Molly Brown, and today we're making chicken pecan sesame strips. And I tell you what, these are not just for kids. These have some great ingredients that the adults will really love. We're going to start by making a nice jam preparation sort of dressing to go along with them, and it's a really easy thing to start, so we're going to start with that. So this is a peach jam, and it's a cup of jam that we just put in our little bowl here. We've got a 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard to add a little kick there on the side, and then a really nice, flavorful, and fresh spice. This is fresh tarragon, and we're putting that right in there on top, and just mix it all together. And this is sort of the end of the program, but we're starting at the beginning because this is going to go on top as either a dipping sauce, or if we're going to serve it as a salad, we can serve it as a little bit of a dressing. So that's the mixture, 3 ingredients, pretty easy. So we're going to set that off to the side, and now I'm going to show you how we put the breading together. In this recipe, it calls for panko breadcrumbs, which I love. Panko breadcrumbs are different than regular breadcrumbs on a couple levels, and they're really especially good when you're doing any kind of frying, which we'll be doing tonight. So panko breadcrumbs are actually Japanese breadcrumbs. They're flat and they have kind of a broad surface, which means they don't absorb as much oil, so they keep your food very crispy and nice. So this is a cup of panko breadcrumbs. We've got 1/2 cup of very finely chopped pecans. So if your friends are allergic to nuts, don't want to serve this dish. And a full container of the sesame seeds. Then just a little bit of a pinch of salt here, and 1 teaspoon of paprika. And we're just going to whisk that up a bit, and that's going to essentially make up the breadcrumb mixture. In a moment, I'll show you how we dip the chicken in some nicely whipped up egg whites, put it in the breadcrumb mixture and fry it, and it'll be delicious. So we're ready to put those chicken tenderloins through the mixture here, through the gauntlet. So what I have here is I have some chicken tenderloins that you can either cut up breasts or buy the tenderloins this way themselves. And I've whipped up some egg whites, which make a nice coating to the tenderloins so that the panko pecan crust and breading sticks and gets a lot of nice breading on there. And then very gently put it into the frying pan. I've got a cup of oil in that frying pan. And for the size of these tenderloins, about 2 minutes aside. Depending on how thickly that you cut them, 2 to 3 minutes aside on these. But these are pretty small, so we're going 2 minutes. And again, just into the egg mixture. It's nice if you don't mind getting your hands a little messy. Make sure you sort of sprinkle them on top as you turn it. And go ahead and put them in there. And then we just do this for all of our tenderloins. And it's pretty simple. You just want to watch that you don't get too close to that popping oil. It's about a medium-high heat. You can use peanut oil or vegetable oil, either way. And you can see those getting nice and hot. You can see these ones are ready to turn. Too hot there. And there you go. My hands are a little bit wet, so I got some water in the oil. That's a little dangerous. Anyway, 2 minutes aside, those are done, and I'll show you how we're going to plate them up. I'm going to actually serve them as a salad tonight. So we'll be right back. We're back. And the tenderloins are all cooked. We've got a bunch of different ones here. These pecan panko sesame encrusted tenderloins, and you can definitely serve them as an appetizer with the sauce on the side, perfectly fine. I was sort of in the mood for a nice fruity salad with the chicken on top, so I've already plated here just some greens. These are sliced peaches, which are in season right now. They're terrific and very, very sweet. High brick count, that's sugar count for peaches. And then some avocados. So that's the plate. I'm going to put a couple of nice sized tenderloins on top, just like that. And then give it a little topping. This is a very flavorful sauce. You don't need a lot of it, just a little dab will do you, sort of right in the center. And then just a couple of key placements along the side where the fruit is. And if you want to just give it a little bit more punch, you could throw a little balsamic on there as well. So that's our meal. It's going to be delicious. Got a little fruit, got a little vegetable, got some protein, and a lot of crunch. You'll love it. Try it.